Hello everybody, this is Refresh and I'm here to bring you a sealed deck build for Dungeons & Dragons Adventures in the Forgotten Realms for Magic the Gathering. This is the second of two decks that I'm building. You can see the links in the description box below for the other deck as well as the game that they'll play against each other. So we'll go ahead and open these packs, see what's inside, and then build the best deck that we can. We have a Goblin Javelineer, Paladin Shield, Find the Path, +2 Mace, Mordecai's Polymorph, Hobgoblin Captain, Sepulchral Ghoul, a Charmed Sleep, a You Hear Something on Watch, Owlbear, Cleric Class, Fly, Power Word Kill, Guardian of Faith, Plains, and a Tomb of Annihilation with an Atropole on the back. We have a Spare Dagger, a Circle of the Moon Druid, Gloomstalker, Sign of Stygia, Dragon's Fire, Feign Death, Inspiring Bard, and another Owlbear, Evolving Wilds, another Charmed Sleep, Dragon's Disciple, Skullport Merchant, Aberrant Mind Sorcerer, Varys Silvery Moon Ranger, Mountain and a Spider Token. We have a Shocking Grasp, Priest of Ancient Lore, Deadly Dispute, Sylvan Shepherd, Earthcrawl Elemental, Arcane Investigator, Hoarding Ogre, Ginny Windseer, Plundering Barbarian, Improvised Weaponry, Iron Golem, Split the Party, Eccentric Apprentice, Flumph, Plains and a Treasure Token. Then we have an Air Cult Elemental, Planar Ally, Fate's Reversal, Skilled Herbalist, Price of Loyalty, Kick in the Door, Neverwinter Dryad, Hobgoblin Captain, You Find a Cursed Idol, Drider, Critical Hit, Skullport Merchant, a Sorcerer Class, Circle of the Moon Druid, Mountain, and a Ad card. Now we have an Armory Veteran, Charmed Sleep, Dwarfold Champion, Shambling Ghast, Inspiring Bard, Swarming Goblins, You Hear Something on Watch, Goblin Javelineer, Mimic, Brunor Battlehammer, Monk of the Open Hand, Temple of the Dragon Queen, Hobgoblin Bandit Lord, a True Polymorph, and a Forest and a Lost Mine of Fandelver with a skeleton on the background. We also have a Swarming Goblins, a Soul Knife Spy, Dawnbringer Cleric, Horde Robber, Elfguard, Elterguard Ranger, Yonti Fangblade, Steadfast Paladin, Arborea Pegasus, another Owlbear, Evolving Wilds, Divine Smite, a Grim Wanderer, a Red Dragon, a Hive of the Eye Tyrant, an island, and a Fairy Dragon token. Alright, let's take a look at each color. Divine Smite is okay, not amazing. It's just a temporary removal. Yeah, I feel like it's not that great because your opponent doesn't even have to recast a creature. So probably just playing it against black that we put it in. The Pegasus is just okay. Sometimes you need to get through, but I'm not sure that it's a card that I'm really looking to play. Steadfast Paladin is just okay as well. Dawnbringer Cleric, just okay as well. Probably better out of the sideboard. Monk with Open Hand cares about casting 2 spells a turn. It could be good, but only in the right deck. Hear Something on Watch is okay. I mean, it does have a bit of removal to effect to it when your opponent's attacking. And then sometimes you can give a pump, so that's okay. Dwarfold Champion, only good in the equipment deck. We do have equipment, but it's only good in that deck, so we'll put it back here. Planar Ally, it's a dungeon deck. I guess it's an okay dungeon Seeker, but I think we all want it to be in that particular deck. Flumph, I don't think we want to play this. Priest of Ancient Lore, absolutely play this if in any deck, just because it replaces itself and you get a life. Great. Dragon Disciple cares about dragons, otherwise it's just a 1/3. It's not that amazing. I think I'd only play this in a deck that already has dragons in it, and that is a very limited class of deck. Gloomstalker cares about dungeons. This will go with the planar ally, I guess. Guardian of Faith is a card that can defend your creatures. It's not bad, not amazing, but you know, you phase out something after your opponent targets it, it doesn't exist anymore. You can fizzle a removal spell or something like that, or something else that targets it. I think that's reasonable, if not although not amazing. Would absolutely play this as a 3-mana 3/2 that has that ability. Cleric class only if you're trying to get life, and you know there's not a lot of life gain. I think we have the Dawnbreaking Cleric and the Steadfast Paladin. I'd probably go with the Steadfast Paladin. Probably play, I don't know if I play 2, you hear something on watches, but it's okay. Mace only goes in the equipment deck, so that's with the Dwarfhold Champion. Paladin Shield I don't even think will go in that deck, but there's that. So white, not amazing. I mean, it has some okay cards in here, but definitely not like seeking to play white. We also get Bruenor Battlehammer, so if you play with red, you can get a bit of equipment stuff going on, but I'm not sure that I have the right cards for that either. Let's look at blue. Alright, Soul Knife Spy, if you can get it in, it draws cards, so that's good, but you have to be able to find a way to get it in. I'm not sure that we can. True Polymorph, only good if you are trying to copy some really good artifact or creature. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, you can turn an artifact into another creature, which is great if you have a really great creature, but I'm not sure that that's what I would love to be doing, so it's a maybe. It's also 6 mana. Charm Sleep, that's a good removal spell. Air Cult Elemental, bounces something. 2/5 for 6, not amazing, but I guess I would play that. I mean, it does bounce. It's something. Probably play Charm Sleep over Soul Knife Spy as well. Eccentric Apprentice, get you in the dungeon, and then if you completed the dungeon, target creature becomes a bird with 1/1 and flying. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is okay. It runs you into the dungeon, and then you can turn something into 1/1 that may or may not be inconsequential. Probably better than the Soul Knife Spy, but would not absolutely play it over the Charm Sleep. Split the Party. This could be okay. I mean, it's just sorcery. It's kind of slow. You may only bounce like 2 cards for 5 mana, which is not amazing. So probably somewhere around the True Polymorph level. Ginny Windseer, a 4 mana flying that can let you scry. Yeah, I'd play that. It's definitely better than the Elemental here. I think Charm Sleep is better than either of these, so I think we're going to do it like that. Arcane Investigator can eventually draw you cards, or do even better than that. Yeah, I think it's not that exciting. I played over the Soul Knife Spy, but not a lot over it. Shard and Grass can be good if you care about casting spells like this. I mean, it does replace itself, but I don't know if I need that, so it's sort of dependent on the deck. I guess maybe you can like use it to have the Soul Knife Spy survive combat or something, but yeah, put it at the back here. The Aberrant Mind Sorcerer can get you back a card that's an instant or sorcery. This is kind of one of those cards that I need something to get back, and I don't know if I'm gonna get it. Charm Sleep, good. Sign of Stygia is okay. I play that probably in most decks, but it's not like a card that I'm like super excited to play. So it's like maybe better than the Arcane Investigator. Fly, I think, is too risky to be 2 for 1, so probably not. But it does let you get into the dungeon a lot, so if I was doing a dungeon thing, I'd play it. But yeah, you gotta be doing the dungeon thing. Charm Sleep, yeah, I don't know if I'd play 3 of these, but it is removal. And Mordecai's Polymorph, I don't know what this would be good for. So yeah, I guess it's kind of like a combat trick of sorts, but I'm going to put that in the back here. Probably less good than even Shock Grass, but not better, more useful than Fly. I don't think blue is that great. We have like Charm Sleeps, I guess, is like the most exciting thing, and then just, you know, some really mediocre cards that might fit into the right deck, but we have to have the right deck for it. So I'd rather play white than blue, but hopefully we'll do better in another color. All right, in black. High Value Iotime. If we're playing black, we're definitely playing this. It's a creature on a land, and that's pretty good. And sometimes it exiles things from your opponent's graveyard. Great. The Grim Wanderer, I don't know, you have to have some way of having creatures die to play it. Otherwise, I can't cast it at all. Probably not going to be played unless I have a lot of removal. Yuan-Ti, Fangblade, a 2/2. Yeah, that's okay. When it deals combat damage, you're disinclined to block unless you have something that trades up or evenly. So yeah, it's okay. Not amazing. The Horde Robber, just like the Yuan-Ti, has to connect to get the treasure token. Can be good though. Yeah. Shambling Ghast. This is yeah, it's okay. Yeah, you can get the treasure or you can trade for a 2/2. So yeah, I'd play that. Skullport Merchant, you get the treasure no matter what, and then you can sacrifice creatures or treasures to draw cards. Yes, yes. All day, every day, I'd play that. The Dreader deals combat damage, you get a Spider. Again, you have to get it in. This is definitely like one of those, you gotta get the cards in. But it's really good if you can find a way to consider regularly get this in. Fate's Reversal, creature card. If I have a bomb, then that's what I'm going to be going for. But I have to have a bomb or really want to get into the dungeon. Deadly Dispute can be okay if I have some kind of temporary stealing card, a treason effect, or just a lot of treasures that I can sacrifice. So maybe, like in the right deck, like if I can get the Horde Robber in or something like that. I'll put it back here. Another Skullport Merchant, yes. Yes, and yes. Feigning Death, yeah, I don't know. Kind of one of those things where I have to want to have my creatures die. Powered Kill, love it. Play it all day long. And the Sepulchral Ghoul is just mediocre. But it's another way of sacrificing something that you steal from your opponent. So, yeah, black is okay. I got Power Word Kill, I got Hive. Got some Skullport Merchants, although the printer looks to have gotten a little bit weak on this one because it's dark black here and light black here. But yeah, there's some stuff here. I can sacrifice creatures, so there's lots of sacrifice outlets for creatures if I can generate a lot of extra creatures or if I can steal my opponent's creatures. So black, a little better, a little more interesting. Looking at red, we have a red dragon. Not amazing, but it guarantees 4 damage, so that's okay. Swarming Goblins. It can make more goblins. I guess that's okay. Sometimes you get even more goblins, so I guess that's okay. And then we have Hobgoblin Battlelord, which pumps goblins. And so, yeah. Yeah, maybe this Goblin Javelineer as well. And it can do some extra damage. I could play that. Maybe more goblins. We got goblins everywhere, okay. This cares about being equipped. I'm not sure that we are playing the equipment deck, but maybe. Critical hit. Not sure that this is what I want to play. Hobgoblin Captain. It's another goblin. I mean, there's a goblin thing going on here. Too bad it's only in red, but I'd play that. Kick in the Door. I don't know. I feel like this is not that great. It does 1 mana to pump something by 1 permanently, and then give it haste and can't be blocked by walls and venture. Yeah, I don't know if that's enough to play it. Price of Loyalty would be good if we're playing with black because you can steal your opponent's stuff. So that's good. I might play this in the right deck. It just has to, if I'm playing with black, I'll play it. If not, I won't play it. Improvise Rationally, I'd play one of these, but not more than one. Plundering Barbarian. Yeah, Plundering Barbarian gets played. I think the flexibility to destroy an artifact if you need to, or sometimes just get a treasure is not bad here. So, play that. Hoarding Ogre, you get a treasure. Yeah, maybe if the treasure thing matters, play that. Earth Cult Elemental, I don't want to play this card, but I could play it. Like, it's a filler card. Probably around the Hoarding Ogre level. Dragonfire, definitely playing that. That's my best removal yet. Another Hobgoblin Captain. Wow, there's a lot of goblins. I don't know. Maybe there's a goblin deck here. Another Goblin Javelineer. Too bad goblins are only in red, but wow, we got the Goblin Boss, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, potentially more goblins. That seems pretty good. If I can get even more goblins, then that would be greater. So maybe? I think red is okay. I mean, it's not exciting, but there's this like whole goblin thing going on. I got a lot of goblins, and so I mean, if I can just play all these and really swarm and like take out my opponent, like there is some potential here. There's also Sorcerer class. This thing cares about instants and sorceries. I don't know that my card pool is really attuned to that. We have Owlbear, a 4/4 for 5 that draws you a card. And it has trample. I'll probably play as many of these as I have, which is a considerable amount. This is also a 2-for-1, although a 2/2 and a 4/1 is not like the best spread, but I would consider playing that. Although I take the Owlbear over that every day. Inspiring Bard is just okay. Maybe even worse than the Ranger, but sometimes giving something 2 plus 2 is okay. Circle of Moon Druid, I'm not sure that I care about this. You find a Cursed Idol is a sideboard card. Neverwinter Dryad can eventually ramp. I guess that's okay. I'd play that. Skilled Herbalist is also like a slow ramper, but not like a great ramper, because you have to have a land in your hand. I guess I'd play that over the Bard. Sylvan Shepherd is a life gain card. I'm not really super excited about that. Probably even less than the Circle of Moon Dryad. Varus Silver Moon Ranger. Whenever you cast a creature or spell, you venture into the dungeon as a 3/3 for 3 with reach and ward 1. And sometimes you get wolves. That's probably pretty good. I'd play that. More Owlbear, yes. Inspiring Bard, no, but maybe. Circle of the Moon Druid, less excited about that. Another Owlbear, yeah, I'll play another Owlbear. That's a lot of Owlbears. Find the Path, venture into the dungeon, and ramp. Only in green though. It's not an amazing ramp. So this is a maybe, like, I really want to ramp. So green gets me 3 Owlbears, which is a lot of additional card draw if I can get to 5 mana. And Varus Silver Moon Ranger. It doesn't have a lot of interaction or anything that's super exciting. It's just like a bunch of dudes. And then Owlbears and Varus. So I don't know. Maybe. I think red is certainly in the mix. Maybe like a red-black or a red-green. I don't think blue and white have enough going on, but maybe white can get in there somehow. Not really. No, I don't think white is focused enough. I don't think it's doing anything exciting enough. Like maybe I can play like a red-white equipment aggro deck, like with Bruno or Battlehammer or something. We'll have to see. In colorless, we're definitely playing the Evolving Wilds. We can also play the Temple of the Dragon Queen to add some more color fixing, because it's just kind of like an Evolving Wilds in the end. You just choose the color. That gets played. The Mimic, probably not playing that. Iron Golem, I'm probably not playing that either. It's just like a Juggernaut. Yeah, not really interested. Another Evolving Wilds, I'll play that. This I'll only play if I am doing the equipment deck. I don't think I have enough equipment to make that work. Yeah, not here. So there's some kind of synergy between red and black because of all the sacrifice effects here, and making all the tokens or the price of loyalty. So maybe there's something here, and all the treasure that you can draw and play. So that's an option. I can also play like just green, just play big beefy dudes and hope to get there. Don't have any removal in green, so this green doesn't feel that strong. I mean, aside from the Owlbears. So maybe I'm like doing a black and red deck or something. Yeah, I don't feel like the mix with blue is going to be much better. Like I guess like a sorcerer's class into blue, but I'm not even sure that that's that good, because it's not like I'm gonna really want to be playing some of these cards here. So I feel like we're probably better doing like a black-red thing. It feels like there's a lot more compatibility there. Alright, let's see if black-red works, and maybe something else might work in the end too. I'm not playing this, or this. I guess Kick in the Door could make it if I really need it, but I'm not playing Armory Veteran or the critical hit. Fireward Kill definitely gets in. Hive is in. Skullport Merchants are in. Shambling Ghast comes in. This is all the stuff that needs a hit to do the thing. I guess we'll play them, but I'm not as excited about these. Deadly Dispute, Sepulchral Goal. I don't think I really want to face Reversal or Grim Wanderer or even the Feigned Death in here. Like, we're not really getting a lot of into battlefield effects that are that useful. So these get cut. Is this a deck? I mean, it's just one card over. I think I would like cut Kick in the Door, and then this is a deck. I don't think it's great. I do have the ability to sacrifice the stolen creature with price of loyalty. I have treasures that I can generate and then sacrifice with the Skullport merchants to get card advantage. I have the Goblin synergy, which can be good. I'm not sure that I have ways of getting the Drider and the Horde Robber and the Yonti Fangblade in, so that is a little bit disconcerting. All that said, I don't think that any of the other colors offer anything that good to play instead, so I think that this is what we have to do, even though it's not terribly exciting. Let's count out some lands and add them in. Alright, so I have about twice the amount of red mana symbols to black, and we have 2 Evolving Wilds and Temple of the Dragon Queen, leaving 14 more lands. We're going to lean a little bit more towards the red, and we also have Hive Eye Tyrant as a black, so we're going to go 8 mountains and 6 swamps. So here's 5 swamps plus the Hive as the 6, and then 8 mountains, and I think that this is the deck. Let me know what you thought about the deck build in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more of my videos, you can hit subscribe. This was Refresh. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.